All right, here we go again. Brenda Small, your potential igniter for Plank 97. Plank 97, 3 days to go for 100 planks. This is day 96. And if you remember, I did 2 planks on one day. That's how I've gotten to plank 97, but only on day 96. So here we go. I am so excited because I can't wait to get to 100 planks. Imagine that. Almost 100 days ago, I started this journey and I'm still here, still at it. Commitment. That is real commitment. So let's get right to our possibility number 7. We are already 7 days into this possibility exercise. Day 7. What is your 7th possibility? What is your number 7 possibility for your life? Something that you've put aside, something that you've long time ago thought about, that you wanted to do, you wanted to accomplish, and you just haven't done it. Well, you got an opportunity, you got a chance to make it happen. Write down your possibility number 7. If you remember, we started 6 days ago on Monday with a possibility a day. A possibility a day. So my possibility number 1 was to actually have a radio platform. I love speaking. I love sharing messages of hope and empowerment. And so I love radio. I want to use my voice as a platform to share with others, again, that they can too become success stories, that they already have success inside of them. They already have greatness inside of them. And we're going to make it happen. We're going to manifest it so that it comes out, and it comes out big and strong. Number 2 was a sabbatical. I've been working a long time. I've been giving a lot. I've been trying to do my best to serve other people during the course of my life and my journey. And so I'm in need of a big break. I want to take a sabbatical from 6 months to at least a year to start to do some more creative thinking, writing, resting, relaxing, renewing, recharging, rejuvenating, all those things. And some travel time that will actually invigorate my mind and my thinking. So, number 3 was actually to be a published author within 45 days. I think most of you know that I have already started the book. The book is almost done. Actually, I'm overdue for the release. And so, published author within the next 45 days is my 3rd possibility. My possibility number 4 was actually to start a charity in my sister's name, Jacqueline Yvonne Johnson, who is now deceased. But I loved my sister, and she was also just a great influence on me. She loved children. She loved helping other people. And she just found kind of a beaten path to just not live life exactly the way that she had intended, and became sidetracked into some other things that were just not good things. And I'll be honest and share the involvement with drugs and just people who just were not about living life the way that life is intended to be lived well. So in honor of her, I will start a scholarship fund and reach out to at-risk youth to apply for those scholarships. That's to come. Possibility number 5 was to meet and have a coaching session and a lunch and learn with Iyanla Van Zant, none other than that wonderful woman, that woman of spirituality. I'd love to sit and share with her journey and gain a lot of wisdom and insight from her experiences. My possibility number 6 was to be Brenda Small, a global brand, have my voice and my message make massive impact on the lives of so many people around the world, around the globe. Brenda Small, a global brand. And that's certainly doable. Well, today, day 7, my possibility number 7 is actually something I've always wanted to do. You know, I've told you that I love traveling. I love visiting other countries and experiencing other cultures. And so my possibility number 7 actually is a trip on the Orient Express, the Venice Simplon Orient Express. The original train that Agatha Christie actually did the Murder on the Orient Express. She did many of her murder mysteries in just some really odd places, but the Orient Express happened to be one of those stories that actually turned into a movie. And I want to do the Orient Express from London to Venice, and then from Paris, France to Istanbul, Turkey. Oh, that'll be so exotic. Can you imagine reliving that particular trip along those cities? The luxury of the Orient Express and just being waited on like royalty. Fabulous. What an experience that would be. And it's a very costly trip, so we're talking about well over $10,000+. So that will be probably my second round within the next, let's say, up to 4 years, okay? Anyway, those are my possibilities, number 7. They are all doable. So what are yours? What are yours? And then I want you to choose one to start with. Choose one to start with, and then prioritize them. You're gonna make it happen. You're now gonna start taking some steps, laying out some steps to make that number 1 possibility or reality in your life. I'm empowering you to action from the inside out. So that leads me into the question whether you are a victim or a victor. A victim or a victor. You know, I run into so many people who ask me, you know, how do you do it? How do you do those planks? How can you hold that for the longest time? Of course, now to me it almost seems like nothing. One, because I enjoy doing the planks, and it is fun. But secondly, again, we've talked about empowering your mind, which then empowers your body. What you think about most of the time is what you manifest. And so if you think negative thoughts, you manifest negative thoughts. So usually right after they ask me, how do I do it? How do I hold the core and all that for the longest time? They then say, I could never do that. I could never do that. Or I've tried it, but I can't hold it. Well, everything happens in its own time and with practice and consistency. So if you plank the first time and you only can hold it for 10 seconds, well, when you plank the second time, you may get 10 seconds plus. It's all gradual. Life is gradual. Success is gradual, but it requires commitment and consistency to keep trying it so that it becomes habitual. Habitual. And then, before you know what you're doing, a minute, 2 minutes. So don't think you want to just start out and knock off 5 minutes. If you do, that's great. I did 4.5 minutes right out the block the first time. But I will tell you that after that 2.5 minutes, it was a real struggle to hold it for another 2.5 minutes. But I did it. I did it. Who would imagine that almost 100 days later, I'd still be planking? However, I am. And so that's the key, is one to think strongly about the things that you want in life, and that you want to make them happen, that you can do it, that you believe in yourself enough and the importance of yourself enough to make it happen. So those are the keys. When you're thinking negative thoughts, you can interrupt them. You have the power and the control to interrupt your negative thoughts. And one of the easiest ways of doing that is to move. Get up and move. Do something that then distracts the negative thought process. Distraction. Move. Distractions. Move yourself. Get up and stand up. Walk. Shift your body. Do something to interrupt the negative thought process. So, I'm going to go ahead and do my plank squats. And let me tell you, they are no joke. They really are a challenge. They truly are. But I'm going to go ahead and do the plank squats. We'll see how many I get done. I've done 40 for 3 days in a row. And we'll see if I can hold up for another 40 at least this evening. And then we'll just move on from there. All right, so you're going to count down with me. Remember your possibility number 7 to go ahead and jot down what that's going to be. And then prioritize, make a decision of which possibility you are going to start with. Because we're going to get to work. All right, plank squats. Here we go. Sucking in my core. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 40 plank squats. Have a productive week. And we'll see you tomorrow for plank 98. Have a good evening.